Thank you, Madam Speaker. As we look forward to celebrating Veterans Day on November 11th, let me just thank every man and woman serving in our military, every veteran for your service to our country. You represent and reflect the very best in our country's values and ideals. This month, we also celebrate National Family Caregiver Month. Caregivers play a vital role providing care and a sense of comfort and peace at trying times for Americans all over our country. While we recognize all caregivers, I rise today to specifically speak about individuals who dedicate their livelihood, love, and support to improving our veterans' quality of life. Caregivers of veterans assist with personal care needs and support their daily activities, including mental and physical therapies, managing of finances, transportation, and other essential duties, I should say. In 2010, Congress passed the Caregivers and Veterans Health Services Act, marking the needed investment in supporting the family caregivers of our veterans by creating the VA Caregiver Support Program. This law, while beneficial, limits eligibility of the program to post-9/11 veterans. I believe we should not limit the care of a veteran based on their period of service, but instead make the program accessible to veterans of all service areas, particularly our elderly veterans and their caregivers who presently do not have the benefit. In an effort to open the program to all veterans, I joined Congresswoman Elizabeth Esty to introduce the Care for All Veterans Act, H.R. 2894. Earlier this year, I attended a town hall at the Southeastern Veterans Center in Spring City, Chester County, where a Vietnam War veteran asked me why his caregiver could not have access to the support provided by the VA Caregiver Support. I want to thank that veteran for raising this issue, and on behalf of the estimated 214,000 pre-9/11 veterans in Pennsylvania, including 11,000 in my district alone, and veterans all across this country, I introduced the Care for All Veterans Act with Congresswoman Esty. This legislation is a meaningful step to ensure our veterans receive the quality of care they need in the comfort of their own home from their loved one. H.R. 2894 responsibly grows the program to create an equitable system for our nation's veterans and provide additional assistance to primary family caregivers of eligible pre-9/11 veterans. A coalition of veterans group supports the Care for All Veterans Act, including the American Legion, Military Officers Association of America, Disabled American Veterans, AMVETS, Paralyzed Veterans of America, Veterans of Foreign Wars, and Vets First. I encourage my colleagues to co-sponsor this legislation and, when the time comes, support this legislation on the House floor. Our focus must obviously be on making sure our veterans receive the care and services they need, and that means ensuring their loved ones and caregivers have the proper training, support services, travel expenses, health care, and respite care to provide the best in-home care for veterans. All caregivers, no matter the age of the veteran they serve, should have access to the VA Caregiver Support Program. During a month when we recognize Veterans Day, we must also take a moment to recognize those who play an instrumental role in the life of a veteran, their caregivers. By passing this bill, we could make a big difference for the veteran and their caregiver. I'm grateful for my constituents for bringing this need to my attention and call upon my colleagues to join me in this effort in supporting H.R. 2894. Madam Speaker, I yield back the remainder of my time.